Hey, it's Melissa. If you're new here, I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 kiddos. I have a 9-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 3-year-old, and we're in our 5th year of homeschooling, which is, no, our 6th. So pre-K, kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and this will be our 4th. She'll be in 4th grade, so this will be our 6th year of homeschooling. Oh my God, that's crazy. I don't even know what to begin to think about that at the moment. So either way, if you've been around some homeschooling channels before, you've probably seen the Sing a Song of Seasons, Tiger, Tiger, Burning Bright, but there's a new one, Whale of a Time. This one, the other one was like a season poem for every day of the week. Tiger, Tiger, Burning Bright was an animal poem for every day of the week. And this one is a funny poem for every day of the week. I love it. I actually don't mind rereading these all the time, but it's so much fun. My kids love it when I get out a new one of these big giant books and read a poem a day for them. They love them. These ones, they've been really giggling about. So in August, which is what we're in right now, I've been reading some of these. And the big sister one, my 9-year-old was sitting there going, and she was just like, little siblings, there's so much. And I was like, oh my. But she absolutely loved it. And it was like, it was relatable to her, which was really cute to see. But it was also really, like, it was fun. And these ones are like engaging and cute. The other ones were like, oh, hey, it's October. Oh, hey, it's August. And those were cute and fun for them. And the animal ones were cute and fun. But these poems seem to be more relatable for my kids, which like I said, they're 9 and 5. Some of them go over their head. Some of them are like, hey, that's funny, Mom. That's super relatable. I understand that. And I think that's really cute to see. And just like the other books, the artwork in these are absolutely adorable. These ones are more of like a cute comedic artwork. It goes along with what is in the poems. I know some of the like Sing a Song of Season and the Tiger, Tiger, Burning Bright, those are like really vivid, beautiful artworks. And these are just as vivid and beautiful, but they're way more kid geared and way more amusing to look at, which I think my kids are enjoying more than they enjoyed the other 2 books. And of course, daily poetry is a way to expose your kids to poetic learning. It's a way to expose them to history and different cultures and different styles of literature. This book proves that poetry can be really entertaining. It's got haikus, it's got free verse poetry, it's got odes. I mean, it's got every type of poetry you could come across in this book. And there's one for every single day of the year. And of course, most of these poems are super short and sweet, which makes it super easy to go ahead and read one a day in your homeschool. We kind of read these right away in the morning, kind of when I'm sitting down and doing all of our little read-throughs. Sorry. And my favorite part about adding poetry into our homeschool is that it helps my kids expand their vocabulary. It helps them expand their understanding, their comprehension, their literacy skills. It really just kind of opens up the door to so much more learning for them. Now, on a fair warning type of thing, this book does occasionally mention God in some of the poems. It goes along the lines of, it will call like a sibling a pest. So not everything in this book would necessarily fit every family's values. So maybe pre-read the verse quick, but I personally don't think it's that big of a deal. I know there's a poem in here about a dog that sprinkles all the flowers. There's one about pondering who gave him a Valentine's Day, which, spoiler alert, it was just his mom, but it was like pondering through who gave him the Valentine's Day card. Mention ghosts and spirits and stuff like that. So, of course, you may wish to go ahead and skip some of those poems or pre-read so you know what you're looking at. Are specific pages that Timberdoodle laid out to go ahead and take a look at. So I will just read one of those to you. So they say that page 166 is one to pay attention to. Lost and found. Lost. A wizard-loving pet, rather longish, somewhat scaly. May be hungry or upset. Please feed daily. P.S. Reward. Found. A dragon, breathing fire, flailing his scaly tails in array. Would eat 20 large meals a day if we let him. Please come and get him. P.S. no reward necessary. So, I mean, it's just a mythical dragon. I don't think that one's bad. That's perfectly fine to me. I don't mind that. But I know some people are concerned about those things in their family. And then they said like 300 was another one. Thanksgiving magic. Thanksgiving Day, I like to see our cook perform her witchery. She turns a pumpkin into a pie, as easy as you or I can wave a hand or wink an eye. She takes leftover bread and makes bread and muffin and changes them into turkey stuffing. She changes cranberries into sauce and meats to stew and stews to broth. And when she mixes gingerbread, it turns into a man instead, with frosting collar round his throat and raisin buttons down his coat. Some like magic made by wands, and some read magic out of books, and some like fairy spells and charms. But I like magic made by cooks. And then it comes with like this really cute picture to go with it. So as you can see, things that some people would find appropriate. There's also some mention in God in here. I have not found those yet. I haven't come across them. But I'm sure there's a little something. So if something bothers you, you can always just skip it. Most of these are not going to be anything like that. So if I open this here, my love for you would fill 10 pots. I love you little, I love you lots. My love for you would fill 10 pots, 20 buckets, 30 cans, 3 bathtubs, and 2 dish pans. Some pans all over that page. We have a weather one. It says, weather will be weather, whether the weather be fine or whether the weather be not, whether the weather be cold or whether the weather be hot. Well, whether the weather, whatever the weather, whether we like it or not. And that one is just like that. But as you can see, most of the poems are completely normal. Nothing crazy. There is an index in the back with literally everything in there. I will leave a link to Whale of a Time and Timberdoodle in the description box below. If you have any questions for me or if you're concerned about anything, go ahead and leave those in the comment section below. I'll be happy to see what I can find out and try to help. But personally, I think this is just as amazing, if not better than the other two, because this is more relatable to my children than I believe the other two were. But it's still that same fun, adding poetry, adding vocabulary words they wouldn't have, different types of poetry that they wouldn't otherwise be exposed to, and I absolutely love that. So I will talk to you guys next time.